Hi, this is Carrie, the piano gamer here. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of the games we have on our website. The first game I'd like to share is our deck of POW, Note, and Rest cards. This is a great multi-purpose deck of cards. We have everything from 16th notes and rest to whole notes and rests. If you play something like Memory or Go Fish, we have a lot of cards, so you want to pull out only the ones you want to work on. You will also need to decide if you want to match like two of the same notes together, or maybe a note and a rest together. I used this deck a lot for spoons when I had group piano lessons and students of a variety of ages and levels coming together for theory classes. So spoons was a huge hit with this deck of cards in my own studio. The next game I'd like to show you is our Note-zee music dice. That comes with instructions for 3 different games. Slippery Fish, Note-zee, and Note Flash. Probably the most popular two are Slippery Fish and Note-zee. Even students who don't know music can actually play this game. So if you have like bring a friend or a parent day for music classes or music lessons, then this is a good one that you can play with somebody who doesn't know music. For Slippery Fish, these are really super colorful and fun music dice. For this game, everybody gets 10 dice of one color. And you all roll one time when somebody says go, and then you decide ahead of the game if you're going to make measures in 4/4 time or 3/4 time. We'll say measures in 4/4 time for this round, and you just build measures with 4 beats in it. So I've got one measure here, one measure here, one measure here, a measure here, and you continue playing until you've used most or all of your dice. The first person to use them all calls Slippery Fish and grabs the fish. At that point, every player gets a point for every correct measure they have, and the person who grabbed the fish gets 2 bonus points. So, really fun game to play, and also quick if you don't have that much time. The next game I have is Pirates and Mermaids. This is to help test and reinforce knowledge of basic music symbols and their definitions. So in this game, you have treasure cards and you have map cards. And you also have pirate coins. The goal of the game is to match a treasure card with its definition of the map card. When you make a match, you get to collect a pirate coin. I'll explain the mechanics of the game in another video, but some fun little things that we have in here. We have pirates who steal treasure from other players, and we also have mermaids who hide treasure from other players. So this is a great game for music symbols and music terminology. The next game I have is Decomposing Zombies. This is a great game for learning and reinforcing notes on the staff. To play, every player gets a music staff. You can play with the treble clef or the bass clef. You can play any scale up to 4 sharps and flats. The way it's played is that every player has a zombie that is attacking them. And for this first round, we're going to do the C major scale. It's super simple. You just draw cards. Oh, there's all of our mail trucks. You just draw cards and write the notes on the staff. So G, A, D. You would go ahead and write those on G, A, and D. And so you continue playing, and the first person to complete their scale gets to decompose part of their zombie. The first player to decompose all 3 parts of their zombie wins the game. We have some fun little extra cards in here. We have mail trucks, because as we all know, mail trucks deliver notes and letters. So that's your wild card. We also have a zombie attack card so that players can zombie attack each other. These are decomposing zombies, of course, so if you get zombie attacked, you have to erase a note off of your staff. However, if another player has a zombie attack card, their zombie can block my zombie attack, and then they don't have to erase a note. So that's Decomposing Zombies, another very popular game in my studio. The last game I have is Composium. This is a great way to practice your composition skills. I actually have a few different curriculums that I use to teach composition, and I had a few students who just couldn't relax and enjoy or try to create anything. They were just too uptight about creating. So I thought I needed a way to kind of force them to compose in a fun way so that it's relaxing and help them gain that skill. In the game, you can use a standard staff or a larger one. Also, before you play, you decide what key signature you want to play in, what time signature, and how many measures to complete. You can have 1 to 4 players play this game. We have our composers over here in this corner. You roll a die and move around the board. As you play the game, you're actually composing some music. So if you move your composer and you get a +4 on the music notes, you would draw 4 note cards. Now we have white note and rest cards for beginners, and then we have green note and rest cards for more advanced players and more interesting composition rhythms. So you can remove some of the green cards if you're more playing with more beginners. We also have composition cards that make our compositions more interesting. We have, where's my ninja? We have a ninja card that helps teach subdivision. We have a rock star to help you add lyrics and a title. We have a rhythm monster to have you stomp out the rhythm of your composition that's in progress. We have copycat cards to help teach sequencing of a motive. We have mirror cards to teach retrogrades and inversions. And a repeat card. So just some fun different cards to make your composition interesting. So once you've composed your 4 or 8 measures, then you need to just land on this space and go play it on the piano, and you've won your game. You can even save your composition if you really liked some of your measures and you think, oh, that's a great little melody. You can save it for later and develop it into a song. So that's Composium. That's all the games that we have. And they're a lot of fun to play. So they're not just music theory games. They're actual fun games to play that teach music theory. So enjoy!